Good morning everybody and welcome back to my channel. It is Thursday right now and it is 7:30 in the morning. I got up early, I met my mom for coffee, and now I don't really know what my rest of the day is going to look like. I don't have any classes on Thursdays, and so yeah, normally this would be like a homework day, but it's the first week of classes. I don't really have a lot to do. So yeah, we're just gonna hang out together. I don't think I'm gonna go to the gym. I went yesterday and I don't know, I'm just not really feeling energized to go to the gym. And yeah, this first week of classes, I'm just kind of figuring out what days would work to go to the gym. So maybe next week I will go on Thursday because since I don't have class, it would make sense to go. But yeah, still trying to figure out my workout split. But yeah, today we're just gonna have a very chill day. I do have to go to campus to return a textbook that I got because I ordered a new textbook. It was like $100 and I got the loose leaf version and I do not want a loose leaf textbook. So I want to return that. So I will go to campus at some point today. It is also just really, really cold out still. I know it's supposed to warm up in Minnesota, but yeah, I just don't want to leave the apartment when it's like 12 degrees and windy. But yeah, we're just gonna hang out today. I do want to read a lot because I haven't really been reading this whole week just with school starting because I've been reading out of textbooks, and yeah, so I want to read a little bit. In my last vlog, I was reading the sequel, which is the second book to the plot, but last night I was just trying to read it and I was only on like page 20 and I just was getting, I don't know, bored by it. And yeah, since I have to read like a lot of heavy stuff for school, if a book is just not interesting me in like my personal reading time, I'm just not going to read it. So I'm not going to read the sequel for now. Maybe I'll go back to it in the future. But I started reading, oh my gosh, I think it's called Checkmate by Leah Brunner. It's in this like interconnected series of these four brothers, or three brothers, one sister of this family. And I've read all the other ones, now I'm reading this one. It was really, really good so far. I read like 70 pages last night. And yeah, then I went to bed. And yeah, we're just gonna spend the day together and see what I end up doing. I still haven't even made my bed. Anyway, it is now 10:30, so this morning I had breakfast, had my caffeine, and then I just watched the latest episode of this series on HBO called Hard Knocks, where they follow like football players throughout the season. So I watched that episode, and then I drove to campus to return the textbook that I needed to, and then after that I went to Plato's because why not? And I actually found a couple of things, so I'll show you. The first one is like this unofficial Taylor Swift merch. It's just like a Comfort Colors t-shirt. And on the front it says the Eras Tour, it was rare, I was there. And then on the back it has this cool design. And this is actually, it is for Minneapolis, and I went to the Eras Tour on the 23rd. This one is for the 24th, so like the surprise songs on the back are not the ones that I got. But like, still, it's Taylor Swift merch. It was $6. I had to have it. So anyway, have that. And then I also found this Nike t-shirt for Duke. This is the front, and then the back is this Blue Devils. And yeah, it's oversized. This is like a size large. So I was like, this will be great for the gym. And also I really like Duke softball, so yeah. Overall, very good Plato's finds. Like, I feel like the last couple times I've been there, I haven't found anything. But yeah, great things. And this was also $6, so 12 bucks. And yeah, very successful Plato's run. I desperately need to eat something, like a snack or something just before lunch, because I realized I do not eat enough, which is not good. So I'm going to try to do better about having more snacks in between meals. So yeah, I'm going to go eat a snack, and then I don't know, I probably should do some notes that I need to get finished up. And then maybe read a little bit later. I should make my bed as well because that always bothers me when I don't make my bed. Anyway, we're having a very slow day. I just do not feel like mentally awake. I don't know. It's weird not having class because it's like no structure in my day, which I don't like. But, oh well. So yeah, I will catch up with you all later after I do those things, and we'll see where I'm at then. But yeah, I don't know. Overall, good morning though. I'm very, very excited about my Play-Dohs haul. Like, very, very excited. So, yeah. Okay, it's a little bit later. I had some lunch and now I'm gonna get started on taking some notes for one of my sports psychology classes that I'm taking. This is really an elective that I took just because I love sports and I figured it could be helpful with all the running that I do. So yeah, let's take some notes together. Okay, I just took a little bit of notes. I was mostly just reading the chapter because I didn't feel like I need to write a lot of things down because it's some review from a previous class that I took. And if you also saw that I didn't have like a physical textbook, it's because I got this one on my Kindle. It's Foundations of Sport and Exercise Psychology. I got the Kindle version because one, it was significantly cheaper, and two, I can only really find like the loose leaf version of this textbook, which would mean that I'd have to get like a binder to carry it around, and that just seemed really annoying. And yeah, so far I'm really liking reading it on the Kindle. I feel like this should be something I should do more of in the future because it'll actually like motivate me to read it if it's like set up like an actual book. So yeah, definitely recommend checking that out if you are a college student who has a Kindle. And yeah, but I took a couple pages of notes and now I'm going to go online to take this week's quiz about the chapters that I just read. I am going to read for a little bit. I am currently on page 68 of Checkmate, which is that interconnected series that I mentioned earlier. So I'm going to read for a little bit. We'll see how far I get. So far I'm really liking it. It is like a grumpy sunshine rom-com. It literally says that like in the description. So yeah, I'm really, really enjoying reading this one. I really like Leah Brunner's writing style. I just feel like she writes her characters, I don't know, they're just really well thought out for a romance book, so I really, really enjoy that. And I relate a lot to actually the male main character because he is very like organized and I guess kind of uptight just about change, and that is definitely me. I like things to be a certain way and I do not like change. So I definitely relate to him a lot, which is kind of cool just to relate to the male main character, I guess. But yeah, overall really liking it so far. So I'm going to read for a little bit and then, yeah, I don't know, probably have to get back and work on some more homework, but we'll see. We're just having a chill, relaxing day. Okay, it's a little bit later. It is 6:40 right now. I just finished eating, and then also a little bit ago I finished reading my book, Checkmate by Leah Brunner. And overall, I think I'm gonna give it 3.5 stars. So this is an interconnected like series that follows these siblings. So the first book is Running Mate, and then the second one is Housemate, and then Checkmate. And then the last one is Cabin Mate, which I actually read Cabin Mate first. And Cabin Mate was by far my favorite. I gave that one 4.5 stars. And then the first three in the book, I have given them all 3.5 stars. And yeah, this was a 3.5 star read for me. I don't know, I liked parts of it, but then there were just some parts that just were frustrating. I don't know, I don't want to get into too many details just because I don't want to like spoil anything if you're going to read it. but it just had some certain things that I do not like to have romance books to have, if that makes sense. And I just felt the ending was really, really rushed, and yeah, it was like less than 300 pages, I think, so I feel like it could have been not like dragged out, but like it just could have been longer and could have been, I don't know, the ending could have been done better in my opinion. But still 3.5 stars. It was a super easy read. I started it last night and I've already finished it. So definitely if you're in a slump, check out her books. I know that she has like a hockey series as well, which I will definitely want to check out too because I have never read any like hockey romances. I know that's like a huge thing. I don't know. That's just like a big thing on Book Talk and everything that are like hockey books are, I don't know, like their own genre basically of books. But yeah, I'm anxious to check out that series because these books do not have any spice in them, which I really, really appreciate because sometimes books that have spice is just like, it's way too much for me and it makes me not enjoy the book. So yeah, I'm excited to see if those hockey ones also have no spice. Hopefully they do. So yeah, that's definitely going to be something I'm going to add to my TBR, especially like this month and next month just because it's hockey season. But yeah, I finished that book. I think I'm going to watch a lot more Bones tonight because I am now on season 2 of Bones and I absolutely love it. Like, I cannot believe that I had never watched this show before, even really like heard, like I haven't heard of anyone watching it. Like, I do not know, no one in my life has watched this show. So I guess comment if you have watched Bones, but just keep in mind that I'm only in season 2, so I do not want any spoilers. Do not spoil it for me or for anyone else. But yeah, I love it so much. Definitely recommend if you want like a crime show that has, I don't want to say like humor, but it's not just like strictly like dark crime, like a Law and Order or like a Criminal Minds thing. It also has like character development, if that makes sense. So yeah, definitely recommend checking it out. It is gruesome in most of the episodes, like it's pretty gross. But I don't know, I'm kind of used to that stuff because I've watched like Grey's Anatomy and Criminal Minds, so it doesn't really bother me as much anymore. But just keep that in mind before you watch the show. If you don't like kind of that gruesome TV, then you probably wouldn't like it. But yeah, that is just probably going to be the rest of my night. This has just been a very, very boring day in the life because I didn't go to the gym and I didn't have any class, which are kind of the usual things I would have in a day. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for the weekend. It's Thursday today. I think I've already mentioned that. And yeah, I only have one class. Excuse me. I only have one class tomorrow. So yeah, I'm really, really excited for the weekend. And then it's a long weekend too with Martin Luther King Day. So hopefully I can read a couple books this weekend. I don't know. I feel like I was in a little bit of a slump this week just with school starting. But now this book kind of kickstarted it back up, I will admit. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to read next. I kind of want to read the second Harry Potter book because I'm rereading those because I haven't read them since like elementary school. So maybe I will start the Chamber of Secrets book. I don't know. They're just kind of intimidating. I mean, this one's only 340 pages, so it's not terrible. But they are just a little intimidating sometimes, even though they're like kids' books. But yeah, that is my ramble. And I think I'm going to end off this vlog here. So thank you all for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe, comment any videos that you want to see. I'm going to keep trying to post on here a lot more. And yeah, hope everyone has a great day.